and they look like favorites.
This is my lock of the week.
Dodgers.
No. But don't do this.
Welcome back. I'm Devin from the Vegas Sports Panel. It's NFL Week 11, but before we get to that, let's recap Week 10. I was 8-6, started off 8-1, finished up 8-6. Brutal. 35-35, so I'm back to even. The dice started off a little bit slow at 4-5, I believe, through the first 9, but they finished up 8-6. So they're still 2 games ahead at 37-33. Okay, so NFL Week 11. All right, let's get going. Tennessee at Green Bay. I took Green Bay at home. Hopefully they can stay on and, put 2 games together here. They're -3, but I think they can do it. Tennessee, they have Tannehill back, but I just don't think they're going to score enough points to stay with Green Bay. So let's see what the dice say. I've got Tennessee and I've got Green Bay. All right. All right, the dice choose Green Bay. Okay, let's try a different color here. Change things up a little bit. All right, on to Chicago and Atlanta. Chicago, brutal. When I was 8-1 last week, that was the one I had not pulled through on. So, but you know what? I went together again with Chicago, so hopefully they'll come together this time. I got dark blue for Chicago. I got, let's go black for Atlanta. Okay, I took Chicago getting 3 on the road. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice choose Chicago as well. So not too much difference here in the beginning. We got Cleveland and Buffalo. Buffalo playing pretty good ball. It's a long season, so they're going to have some times where they're not going to look really good. But I think they'll take care of Cleveland. I'm giving up 9.5 points, okay? But they're at home, so let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice take Buffalo as well, so right now we're all the same. Up next, we've got Philly, who I thought would get past the Washington last week and lose further down the line. But when, as soon as I make that statement, nature and the world wants to prove me wrong. So anyways, it was all good fun. I'm taking Philly -9 on the road. So I've got Philly, I've got Indy. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice take Philly. So right now, we're all the same. We got New York Jets and New England. Okay, I took New England -3 at home. Okay, Jets are playing decent ball, but they're on the road. I think New England's going to hold this one. Okay, got a tie there, 3s. Let's roll it again. 3s again. Wow, weird. All right. Okay. The dice choose the Jets, so we changed one up there, so we're one different there. They're getting 3 on the road. All right, up next we've got the LA Rams. We'll go blue for the Rams. We've got black for New Orleans. I took New Orleans at home, but they're giving up 3. All right, so let's see what the dice say. The dice say they want New Orleans as well. Okay, up next we've got Detroit, and we've got the Giants. Okay, the Giants are at home, giving up 3.5. That's the way I went, so let's see what the dice say. 3s, what's up with these dice? 3-2, okay. All right, looks like they took the Giants as well. Okay, up next we've got Carolina, and we've got Baltimore. Baltimore's playing some good ball. Carolina is actually covering a lot of the games. So remember, these are all about covering, not necessarily winning the game. I took Carolina on this one, getting 11.5 on the road. All right, let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice took Baltimore at home. Okay, they're giving up 11.5. Next one, we got Washington, who played a great game last week. Let's see if they can put it together 2 weeks in a row. We got Washington, and we've got Houston. Okay, we'll go blue with Houston. All right, I took Washington, giving up 2.5. Okay, but they're on the road. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, we got a tie here, 2-2. Okay, we got 6-2. All right, there we go. It looks like they chose Houston, getting 2.5. If it was more 3 to 4 to 5, I'd probably go Houston, but 2.5, I'm sticking with Washington on that one. So, all right, well, up next we've got Las Vegas, who's been got to be one of the biggest disappointments this year. And living in Las Vegas, it really hurts. And then we'll go the crushed orange for Denver. Okay, same division. A lot of times these teams play each other. They kind of know a little bit more about each other. But I chose Vegas again. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice chose Denver. Up next, we've got Dallas, and we've got Minnesota. Minnesota, boy, playing some good ball. Dallas is capable of it. They got a lot of good players. They got Dak back, but you just never know. It's still too early. They got enough games where they can coast a little bit. But I took Minnesota at home, okay, and they're getting a point. Okay, the dice chose Minnesota as well. Up next, we've got Kansas City playing some great ball. Against the Chargers, we'll go lightning bolt yellow for the Chargers. Kansas City's on the road giving up 7. I think that's going to be no problem. I chose KC. Let's see what the dice say. They chose Kansas City as well. Not a whole lot of difference this week, but there is a few. Up next, we've got Cincinnati and we've got Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's been doing a good job covering here and there. I chose Pittsburgh, getting 4.5 at home. All right. Okay, the dice choose Pittsburgh as well. Up next, we've got Monday night. We got San Fran and we got Arizona. We'll go San Fran with the red. We'll go Arizona with the white. All right. San Fran on the road, giving up 7.5. I don't think so. I took Arizona at home, getting 7.5. Okay. All right. San Fran is the red. Arizona is the white. Okay, we got tie ones. Okay, so let's re-roll. Arizona and the white, they chose, so the same with that. All right, not too many different, maybe just a couple here, but they still got a 2-game lead on me. So we've got a few more weeks to get things going because we'll do a regular season and then we're going to do a different one for the playoffs. All right, make sure you're getting subscribed, guys. I appreciate that, and we'll see you next week.